What's going on, people, and welcome back to Totalozspurs. And what can I say? Tottenham won, Chelsea 4, but in the Tottenham world, not everyone is upset by that result. Before I get into it, guys, please make sure you are smashing a like and hitting that red button down below to subscribe to the channel. Big up everyone that's done that recently, and hit that bell button for all future notifications for when we chuck up our videos. But 4-1. I did call it. Chelsea is our bogey team. We seem to just lose our heads and lose whatever kind of mentality that we have. I will say, though, in saying that, it was only two players. First of all, I want to get the negative out of the way. Doggy and Romero. These boys have got to take this. They've got to step up, take responsibility. I'm not sure if they've issued apologies yet. I really have not checked Twitter today, as the game was at 7 a.m. in the morning for me, and it's now 7 p.m. I've been at work all day, so I haven't had the chance, but thought I'd get this video out as soon as possible. We were in total control. We could have been 2-0 up. Sonny's, offside, unfortunately, was a great worked goal. What would have been a greatly worked goal. I know VAR was off tap in that first half. So many chalked off goals. VAR decisions, red card, was it red? Did James hit a doggy in the back of the head? All this sort of stuff. But realistically, guys, let's not put it down to technology. Let's put it down to individual performances. And unfortunately, Romero of old came. The Romero we saw the last season and a half, very rash, very erratic. Why is it always Chelsea? Like, they must feel the hatred from the fans and just go psycho. It's like the movie The Happening, where the nature to there's too many population and they decide everyone starts killing themselves because of the wind. And it's like we sniff a Chelsea shirt and we decide that we're gonna fight. It's just insane. Both Doggy and Romero need to hang their heads in shame. They really let down the club today, let down their teammates, and let down their coach. But I've got to say, guys, it's a bittersweet loss for me. I know a lot of people are coming out this, and it seems like Spurs have come out of this in a more positive light, even though we did lose 4-1, because of the performance and because of the way the players responded, and the fans. I've got to big up, first of all, got to big up the fans. We were singing till the last second of that game, and we were 4-1 down. I think they saw the fight, the passion, the collectiveness, the mentality of this squad to keep pushing, to play the system that Ange wants, to fight for the club, for the fans, for the manager. And this is the mentality that Ange brings. And I've got to big up every player that started, apart from Romero and Doggy. I've got to big up every sub that came on. Special mention to two men who I do feel like are on the outs, who I feel like aren't going to suit this system long term. Especially the big man at the back, Dyer. But what a story it would have been if Dyer's goal was he wasn't offside. Like, that was a greatly, he hit that perfectly. And I literally said to myself, I can't believe it. Dyer's come on and scored the fucking equaliser. Like, we're going to draw this game. And obviously it caught offside pretty quickly. And you could all see. And then Højbjerg, just the shift he put in when he came on, he just didn't stop. He fought for that shirt, and I don't think anyone can take away what, but they both did. Understandably, we still played our high line, and it did show that Dyer can't play this high line with the likes of Jackson and Sterling going in behind. All their goals were scored by Jackson getting in behind, and I've got to say, Jackson's a fraud. The guy chucked a Sue after scoring his hat-trick, acting like he just bossed us. The guy missed a 10-yard sitter not long before, and Vicario had his number. And I'm going to get onto Vicario at the end, because that guy, I love this guy. Jackson, you're a fraud, mate. Honestly, it's quite poor that you only started to score goals and actually perform when we went down to 9 men and we were still playing a high line where it just took one pass to get in behind. You had the likes of Dyer chasing you down, mate. But that's also kind of why I'm a bit bitter, because I do feel like we didn't chuck it away. I felt like even with 10 men, we could have actually got something out of the game. We could have won the game. We were all over Chelsea. We were creating. We were just there. The team was just dominating in every aspect of the game. And I will give it to Chelsea. They did, have a few chances. Sterling's disallowed goal. That for me, I thought, fuck, here we go. It's going to be tit for tat. But it's, I can't even comprehend what happened. VAR was absolutely all over the place. The amount of time they took as well to kind of to process all these offsides, like even the Suddy one, like you could kind of tell he was offside from the back angle, not the front angle, straight away. Like I don't know. And then the Dyer one, it took him like 5 minutes to draw the line. Like I thought this was meant to be instantaneous, bang bang, get it done, check over. We spent more time looking at Michael Oliver waiting for the call than we actually saw the game. It's quite a disgrace at how slow, and you know why it is. It's because, and Ange pointed this out, and I'll big up Ange at the end. It shouldn't take this long, and there should be clarity, right? I'm going to say it again, and I've said it in previous videos. If you ever watch, it's called VRF here in Australia for the NRL, for the National Rugby League. And basically, you can hear it in the stadium, you can hear it on the TV, and then you can hear the conversation of the decision, and you can hear them ticking through it in the stadium and on TV. And they show it on all the big screens around the stadium of like each angle, and it's instantaneous, 4 or 5 angles. They get to the point where they can see if someone's hand is under the ball to stop them from putting the ball down on the try line, and they have 3 or 4 angles that can depict where the ball's placed, and then they'll show it to everyone, and they'll say try or no try, and the ref will, before the ref calls it, he will say, video ref, I'm going to call it a try, but I just want to check this, I want to check the offside, I just want to check if there's a shepherd, which if you know rugby league, you know what that is. And it's 2-3 minutes max. That's if it's a really close call. They know within a minute if it's going to be called or not. And the fact that VAR took so long, I mean, Ange, pointed it out, in his match press conference at the end, his post-match press conference, that it just took too long. It just took the fun out of the game. And I've got to big him up. He took this loss on the chin. I think we all know the elephant in the room when it comes to Mikel Arteta and Jurgen Klopp, with the way they reacted after their team suffered. And you know what the thing is, though, is no Spurs fan can complain about any of the calls, any of the red cards. But the difference is we could have chosen to say, oh, it was harsh on Romero. Why didn't, and there is fans saying, why didn't James get a red card? I don't think Nis was offside. It's all subjective. But then it's just, I want to get a quote, and this is what, for me, is what a real man of the game, a real man of the sport who's lived and breathed it. And this is what I was taught as a kid. And his quote was, you have to accept the referee's decision. That is how I grew up. This constant erosion of the referee's authority is where the game is going to get. They are not going to have any authority. We're going to be under control of someone with a screen a few miles away. The decision is the decision. In 26 years, I've had plenty of bad decisions. I've had plenty fall in my favor. It is what it is. No whinging. No crying. No, it's a disgrace. James should have been sent off for hitting him in the back. This person should have been sent off. This tackle should have been pulled up before the red card. Nothing. And that's what you call class, guys. And, people are misquoting him. People are using different quotes to try and portray that he said these things. But this is the type of class manager that we have. And for me, Levy has to give this guy everything that he wants. He just oozes everything that most clubs in the league want. And he is a serial winner. You can define his wins with lesser leagues, but at the end of the day, winning the second division, winning the third division, winning in Japan, winning in Scotland, winning in Australia, you still breed winning mentality. You still strive for the best. And I think this man is the guy to take us to where we need to be. Getting to the end, guys, we are quite worried, especially at the back. VDV honestly looked like he's tore something bad, so I think it's going to be a long injury. And for me, he's pivotal in our defence. And with no Romero, we could be seeing a Davies Dyer back four next week with Davies Dyer and I don't even know, maybe even Dorrington or Phillips, because I don't think we have any other defenders. So next week ain't going to be fun against Wolves because their front line's not too bad. And then James Maddison went down within another minute. And when you lose your two pivotal players plus two red cards from your two informed players, it can really hurt a team. And we're going to be limping for the next 4 to 5 games at least. And this is where we're going to see the mentality of this squad. If the players on the bench, like they showed today, if they can come on and they can put in the shift for the team. But there is one guy that I'm going to leave to the end because I feel like he deserves his own little section, and that is Vicario, Big Vic. This man saved us, period, from it being 7-8-1. He was amazing in goal. Some of the shots, I think it was Jackson's first shot. He got down, it was low and hard, and he got down and palmed it away like it was nothing. They had so many 2-on-1 chances or 1-on-1. Yeah, I know they scored a couple towards the back end of the game, but he was saving everything. And to me, this guy's legit. He's proved it. It's 11 games in. He's only had one half bad game against Brentford when it was his first game of the season in the Prem. So this guy's legit. I honestly think this guy is legit, and I'm just hoping that he keeps the form he's going in, because to me, he's the best goalkeeper in the league at the moment. Obviously on form, on saves, like stats wise, he is. But just looking at him, I just think he is the best goalkeeper in the league at the moment, and no one can debate me on that. Yes, there is people that, Allison and Edison, that are probably a class above him in terms of ability, but in terms of form, Big Vic Vicario is the best in the league. And we're going to need him, because without Van der Ven, Romero, we've got no Romero against Wolves. It's going to be a tough game. And with Van der Ven being probably out for a couple of months by the looks of it, we're going to need Big Vic more than we thought. That's it from me, guys. I'm not going to go too much on it. It's everyone's, talking about it. So proud of the boys, proud of the way the team pushed, proud of my manager, proud of our fan base, the way they backed this team to the end. And they knew it. The team knew it. That's why they fought so hard. And I want to big up you guys at the stadium. You really were the 13th man. 12th man on that pitch. 13th is different. So big up yourselves. And yeah, guys, we move on to Wolves. Like I said, guys, at the start of the video, make sure you do like and subscribe to the channel. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Have a rest from the craziness this morning. And stay Spursy, guys.